He's only missed once in 5 shootout opportunities this year. As Devan Dubnyk readies himself, here comes Joe Colborne, the first shooter for the Calgary Flames. Where's the puck? Dubnyk has it. He fell back towards the net, but it never crossed the line.
Dubnyk taking away probably every option that Joe Colborne thought he was going to use. Backing in very quickly. He's trying to go 5-hole at that point as the goaltender's moving his feet, trying to find that opening.
Matt Cullen, look at his career numbers. He's 1 for 4 this year for Nashville.
Pretty cool guy also in the offense as far as given time and space. He can make things happen. A little dipsy doodle.
Cullen in on Berra, slows up, shoots. Berra barricades the door on the 37-year-old from Virginia, Minnesota.
Kind of expected to play like that from Cullen because he was so calm. He went in very quickly, slowed things down, trying to take the timing away from the goaltender Berra backing in, but he held his ground and shut that door, as you mentioned.
Gary Hoodler's career numbers, he's 1 for 6 this season, but Bob Hartley uses him every time.
I think it's the point he's due because he is so creative and he can make things happen.
Hoodler in on Dubnyk, scores!
Something like that. Going in on the backhand, and he registered right away. Dubnyk was coming out with the poke check, and he went right from the back, right from the forehand here to the backhand, and comes all the way across and right underneath the bar. And that's as pretty as it gets. Right there, beats the poke check, and gets it up into the top of the net. Hurt a little bit of a bar there, so he couldn't get it much higher than that.
First player ever selected by the Nashville Predators in an NHL entry draft. David Legwand's 1 for 4 this year in against Reto Berra. Missed over top of the net. Berra came a long way out to challenge.
He's got that reach, and he has the reach. We talk about his legs always, but the arms also gets across, and Legwand just gets that puck up too high and over the net. It could be over right here.
Lee Stempniak, 2 for 4 this season. He scores, and Calgary, with the improbable comeback, would win in the shootout. Devan Dubnyk has other ideas. Stempniak in on Dubnyk. Stuck by the Predator netminder, who stretched way out to make the stop.
That's some stretching right there. Good save under a lot of pressure for Devan Dubnyk right here. He comes out. Stempniak tries to get it to open up. Doesn't happen, so he goes to the backhand.
In May of 2013, Switzerland won a medal at the World Hockey Championships, a silver, their first in 60 years. Roman Josi was part of that team. The man he faces, Reto Berra, also on that team. Here they go, one-on-one. Oh, and Josi tying it up.
Well, that's a pretty good move there as he slows things down, a couple big fakes, and then just change your direction and speed as he comes back across his body and finds that far left corner right here. At the same time, he deposited it back to the net.
Calgary's first pick this past June, 6th overall, Sean Monahan. 2 for 5 in shootouts. He scored his first 2 shootout attempts in his career. Scores there! Oh, what a nice move from Sean Monahan.
You mentioned Devan Dubnyk, very aggressive, and right here he gets it caught as he has to come across. He makes that big push off his right foot, which opens up his legs, and the youngster, cool as a cucumber right there. Nice, soft, just redirected between the pads.
Ryan Ellis has to score. Reto Berra yet to lose in the shootout in his NHL career. And he won't here. Oh my! I don't believe what I just saw.
He was beat. Ellis thought he was beat, but he never gave up. He dragged that right pad back and made an unbelievable save. We saw the kick save earlier in the year. This one wasn't as high, but he kept it right on the ice and kicked that foot back.
I have to see this again, Charlie.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Nice move right here. It was beat and stayed right with it. Just lifted that leg up, and you can see how happy he is at that point. Great push, as he knows he's beat, comes back with that push save, and we talk about his leg strength so often, and there's evidence of it right there.